We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
All right, here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Hold on, right here.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now a long throw to third, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it, and it still ends up for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Line drive to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1 strike. Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Ready on 1 and 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder to the track. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Digging in to try it again, Lou Gehrig. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1.
Here we go now, one at a time.
Fouled away.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The first baseman, number 23.
Now at the plate, Don Mattingly. Singled home a run in his last time up. Hit in the air to left. Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies
Yanks
and
leave 1.
please join us
They
for
hold
the
on to their
traditional
6-1
7-minute
lead.
stretch.
Stepping up to the plate,
The
Lou Gehrig.
number
2 home
4.
runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-1.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Yankees posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Catfish Hunter earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jaime Barria was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go.
He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 4.
Here we go. Let her fly here. Let her fly.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Go hard. Go hard.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 23.
Hicks on
Gone.
third. Gehrig is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
Aaron
Come
Judge.
on. Let her rip right here. Let her rip right here. We need you.
2nd and 3rd, 2 away. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Angels nothing. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Number 4.
Hey, come on, let the big
One
dog
out
eat,
here in the
buddy.
Yankees' third inning, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
Hey, your pitch,
Two
drive
great
it deep,
takes,
huh?
and he's
Here you go.
almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping up now, Lou
Now
Gehrig. He's 1 for
Number
2 in
4.
this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1.
Hey, let her rip right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
There you go, let fly. Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
The 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Let her fly right here.
Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, inside. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked
Hey,
if the
drive
pitcher
that
goes to the
pitch. Oh,
well
here we
3
go.
times in a row with off speed.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the
Ladies and
inning
gentlemen,
is over.
it's time
So no
for
runs
the
on a hit here, no
traditional
errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 4-4. In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Good up there. Your turn, your turn. All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Stay through. Let's go.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looking good, looking good.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need it right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, need you right here now. Here we go. Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Popped him up.
Round it hard. Round it hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still all square at 4 apiece. There had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Hansel Robles gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477.
Afternoon baseball here on
And
the
now,
show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Mantle.
On, big guy. See you drive it right here.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Mantle.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding in once again, Mickey Mantle. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is line to left. Anderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready now, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the bunk with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Heaney notches his 3rd win of the year. Phil Niekro hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 3-5.